What's up, friends and family? It's your boy Lacondas McBride. Some of you guys know me as Neil. Some of you guys know me as Black. But today, I'm finna help you guys in your personal development and finances. I feel like life, for you to be successful in life, you have to have a well-balanced life. There's three pillars I feel like our life sits on. I feel like it sits on mental health, our finances, and our physical health. And you can't be great in one without your life teetering. And so we want to rise evenly. So you can't have great finances but poor mental health. You feel me? So your life is gonna teeter, and you have to keep that thing balanced as you rise. So you can't have poor physical health, great finances, and then it's going because your poor physical health, it affects your mental health. So life is all about balance, I feel. But today we're gonna talk about finances. Now in some later videos, if you guys enjoyed this video, you let me know you guys enjoyed this video down in the comments. You like, you share it, subscribe to me, and then I just keep more content like this coming. But today is about finances. And a very important part of finances is setting up a budget. I feel like setting up a budget is very crucial to having a successful financial life, a financially stable life. I don't know what your financial goals is. I always become financially free. And to become financially free, you definitely need a budget. You gotta set up a budget. You gotta see your monthly expenses. You gotta know your monthly income, your monthly expenses. And so you have to print out your statement from your bank. You print out your monthly statement and see where all your money is going. We live in this age where we sign up for subscriptions and all that. So you want to set up a budget. You want to write down all your expenses and see how much you spend that month. And then you want to write down how much you want to spend each month, how much money you make each month, and how much money you want to spend. And so a good app we like to use to set up a budget is Google. I like Google because it's free. So that's another thing, a very major important thing in life. Exhaust your resources. If you have resources, exhaust them. If you got a mentor or friend out there you see doing better than you, ask them how you can do better. You want to hang around people that's doing better, and because people that's doing better are always looking for some way to help. Because people that's doing better also knows that the more they help others, the more they receive. So that's why I'm doing this video, because I am selfish. Because the more I give to you, the more I receive. And I love giving. It's no better feeling than being useful. So what I like to say we use is the Google Docs budget spread they have. Google Docs got this easy to use budget spreadsheet right here. It's very user friendly. It's the monthly budget. As you can see right there, you have your planned, you got your income and your expenses, your start balance and your end balance. I like that. And how much you plan on saving a month. And you can input those numbers and customize this just for you. See, I like that plan and actual expenses. Because you can plan to spend $700 on your expenses, but you know how that goes. Life happens. You might have a flat tire. You might have car issues. And so when you start planning, you be proactive with your life. And that's how you start taking control of your life. So doing a budget is a way you take control of your life. That is a proactive thing you can do. And that's why I suggest everybody do it. And then it also even get down to expenses. It do your expenses in detail, like your food, gifts, health, home, transportation, personal, pets, utilities, travel, debt, and other. So you customize that for you. And that also has your income, like your savings, your paycheck, your bonus, interest you made, other. But yeah. And so you want to use a budget. A budget is a major part you want to do. So you want to print out your statement from the bank, and then you want to input that stuff into your budget, your monthly budget. Another thing you want to do, credit card debt. You want to tackle credit card debt. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to keep this video short because I don't want to go too long. I know we got a short attention span, so I'm gonna try to keep this extra short. But with credit card debt normally averages around a 17 to 20% interest rate. That is a no-no, especially if you have a maxed out credit card. That means you have a fire going on, and you don't want to be making minimum payments because it's like using a dropper on a fire. You know, you're not gonna do nothing to that fire but piss it off. So what you want to do is try to find a personal loan to consolidate that debt. You want to take this fire and you want to contain it. You want to contain it into something that's manageable. A personal loan with 5 to 8% interest rate is much more manageable than a 20% interest rate credit card, because that is out of hand. And so what you want to do is try to find some loans to consolidate that credit card so you can start attacking that credit card debt. And then you want to stop using those credit cards. You want to freeze them. You don't want to call and cancel them because you want to keep your credit history. You want your credit history to have age, because age on a credit card is very important for your credit history. So keep those credit cards. Don't cancel them, but you can put them in the freezer. Some people like to put them in a cup of water and freeze them, so they won't be that easily accessible. Because that's why I said mental health is a part of your finances, because some people like to spend compulsively because it makes them feel good, because they have some kind of mental health issue. And so like some people like just to buy stuff because it make them feel good. And then they say, like, why did I buy this? I don't need this. But it just made you feel good at the time. Like it hit some kind of dopamine or something, just made your mind feel better at the time. And that's why I suggest seek mental health. You always have somebody to go to for your mental health, because the mental health is very important, because it does affect your finances. And that's where the compulsive spending come in. When you start buying senseless things, you need to buy this nice lace front just to make you feel good, these new shoes. Like, you're beautiful how you is, and God didn't make no mistake when He made you perfect. So you don't need to be spending all this unnecessary money to impress people. Now, unless you have it to spend. You feel me? So I'm gonna try to keep this short. So you want to try to consolidate your credit card debt. All right, and try to freeze those credit cards. So we hit monthly budget. We hit consolidate that credit card debt. Freeze those credit cards. Another thing you do for your telephone lines, we can get a little bit more creative with this. You could call them up and see if they run some kind of discounts. Just ask them. If you don't ask, you don't get. Ask and it shall be given unto you. So you call up that telephone company and be like, you guys run some kind of discount? Is there a way you can help me get my bill down lower? If you've been with them for 5 years, 10 years, if I've been with you guys for 5 years, can you run some kind of promotion for me to help me financially? Maybe they can help you, maybe they can't. But you won't know until you ask. So ask. See if they got a military discount. See if they got public service discount. See if they got low income discount. See what they have to offer. If you don't ask, they're not gonna tell you, because they're gonna keep trying to take that money. But they probably offer it, but they're not gonna tell you, you know what I mean? I won't tell you. If you give me $50 a month, you think I'm gonna tell you how to make, you can only have to give me 20? I ain't gonna tell you, but if you ask, then all right, it's your right. You feel me? So try that. Try that to save money on your monthly expenses. And so, all right, I'm gonna recap over everything we did. Coming up to the 10-minute mark. I don't want to lose you guys. So you want to set up a monthly budget. And before you set up, you want to print your bank statement. And you want to write down all your expenses. And then you want to write down and then you want to consolidate your credit card debt. You want to consolidate credit card debt and knock it out. maybe preferably with a low interest personal loan, especially with this pandemic going around. All these low interest loans the government was giving out left and right. I know you trying to capitalize on that. I know you out there trying to capitalize on those loans they're giving out with low interest rates. This is the perfect time for you to take control of your life. There's a lot of people getting rich during this pandemic. So you want to use those loans to consolidate their credit card debt. You want to knock that out your life, and you want to take control of your credit. And then the last, call up your utility users and see if you can save money. Call up the electricity company and see if they offer some energy efficient. Like when I was in San Diego, they offer some energy efficient thing where I save like so much money on my electricity each month, because I made under like a certain level of income, and they offer all these programs for low income people, and that's something else you can take advantage of. All right, so I hopefully I didn't bore you guys, and hopefully that was informative. So before I leave you guys, I like to leave you guys with a quote that I love a lot. I like to say, we are who we pretend to be, so we must be careful of who we pretend to be.